Ah, cool, cool. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty fun. I love that place. Yeah, alright, I'll see you in 20 minutes. Alright, bye. Oh, hey! Just making plans with a friend. I'm surprised this phone is as cheap as it is. Wait. Actually, you know what? Let's talk about it. So, can you get a really good budget phone for less than €150 to 200 in 2018? Well, with this example, I definitely think you can. This is the Motorola Moto G4. The first Motorola budget phone after Lenovo's acquisition of Google. This version of the Moto G brought many improvements over the previous generation, including a full HD 5.5-inch screen, an improved octa-core processor, more RAM now at 2GB, and a lot more. To be honest, the build quality of this phone is probably the worst aspect of it. It's still good, but just not premium or not great. You have an all-around basic plastic construction with decent Gorilla Glass 3 on the front and a classy texture that's kind of understated. But you're definitely not going to get any metal off this phone at all. If build quality is really important to you, I'd skip this one. But if you're looking for a phone less than €150, I don't think build quality is going to be important. But to each their own. As I stated in some of the specs earlier, you're getting an octa-core processor, this being the Snapdragon 617. Now, some people have reported some overheating issues, and yes, I have experienced a few, but they happen very rarely, and to be honest, the CPU feels very fast and smooth. That is a lot better than any other phone you're going to get at this price point. The camera on this guy is 13 megapixels, and it's a really good camera, especially for the price. You'll get bright, crisp, and just very vibrant images. The only issue I came across with the camera is that it can be a little bit overexposed at times, but besides that, it's a solid shooter. Oh, and also low light photos suck. The Moto G4 comes with 16 gigs of internal storage, and it comes with a handy micro SD card slot as well. I put all my songs onto the card, so it's great. This phone has 2 gigs of RAM, which is the bare minimum for decent multitasking these days. The display on this thing is pretty large, which some people might not like. I personally love it. It's a 5.5-inch full HD 1080p IPS LCD display, and you're looking at 401 pixels per inch. This is the best feature of the phone in my opinion, especially for the price. It's the same pixel density as the iPhone 8 Plus. The battery on this phone is 3000 milliamps, and while you're not going to get amazing battery life, you will get more than good enough. You'll easily get 4 to 5 hours of screen on time from this phone. So the battery is solid. But most of you watching this video probably don't give a shit about the specs. What you care about is how cheap this thing is. And yet it is a great phone for the price. On eBay, I found it for €120. Some places 110. And on CEX, I found it from anywhere between 100 to €130. Those price ranges are usually what you'd find this phone for these days. Maybe at point 150 for brand new, but not more than that. If it is, you're being ripped off. The software that came pre-installed on this phone was Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. and it has since been updated to 7.0 Nougat. Now, my phone is different in the fact that I have it rooted. I'm running the Resurrection Remix custom ROM. For those that don't know, it's basically just a different software. But yeah, Android Nougat 7.0 is what you're gonna get on this phone now. And yeah, it's still a pretty new enough version of Android that has all the features you'll need. Two really big and underrated reasons to pick up this phone, or any Moto G in particular, are the double twist to the camera and the double chop for the flashlight. These two features are extremely handy, particularly the flashlight one, where I can just shake the phone and the flashlight turns on. I've used this in the dark so many times, and I can't see myself going to a phone that doesn't have it. It's just great. The only two true flaws of this phone I see are the lack of a fingerprint sensor, which isn't that big of a deal, and the build quality. But besides that, this phone is fantastic for the price range, especially these days. So yeah, the Moto G4 is a great under 150 phone that I definitely recommend. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment and subscribe. And here's a few photos I've taken with the phone. I'll see you in the next one.